Yeah.
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 We got the metal, and the black metal cat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Banzai.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Japan and the rest of the world.
That's it.
What are you guys drinking?
Oh.
You start. I haven't opened mine yet.
I have some sparkling like rosé.
Oh.
It's kind of yummy. It's got like a hint of honey, and it's actually quite nice. And I got a small bottle because, you know, I don't want to get too drunk tonight.
What about you, Jeff?
I have this beautiful French pale ale.
French
potion.
pale ale.
Magic.
Magic.
I can't speak French, but you know.
Have a few
Sorry,
more
Anna.
of those.
I got
Have a few more.
emo shochu.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yep.
Cheers, kampai.
Cheers, everybody.
Bye.
And
Cheers,
wine.
everybody.
Kampai, and to everybody watching. We are Izmatik, and we're planning on drinking a few of these while we talk and chat and basically get inebriated. So Daisuke, tell us things. How are you doing? What's up with you guys?
Yeah, you know, I can't, everybody can't get out home right now, so I tried to figure out how to do the online lesson stuff. So setting up the Zoom, how to get my guitar to my student stuff, and a couple of nights ago we tried this live streaming stuff on YouTube, but that was so hard, and I spent too much time to figure out how to do this stuff. But I guess it's working.
But you'll get there. It's a learning curve. We're in a big learning curve right now, like with everything.
Right.
And Jeff, how about you? How have you been?
Oh, good. I've been taking long walks every day, like at least 5-6K every day.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Just trying to clear the mind and sorry about that.
And drop your beat.
Right.
And then like living real simply. Long walk, come back, little coffee, sit down in front of the computer, open up the Logic and jot down some ideas, and then turn it off. I just leave it for later.
You making even more crazy music for us?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. I've got about 4 minutes of a new song, but like I said, that's all on the back burner. That's all coming up. So don't worry.
Because if people don't realize this and they're watching, Jeff is the master of making convoluted and crazy ass stuff. That sounds amazing, but I mean, I think he derives some sick pleasure out of going, I'm going to give the guys this to do. you start twirling your mustache and going, I can just imagine,
Jeff Curry challenge.
That's it. The Jeff Curry challenge. Oh my God, that's it. Like, what the hell? Yeah.
The thing is that like I could not take that challenge myself, if you understand what I'm saying. You know what I mean? If like some dude gave me what I'm giving to you guys, like I would be like, I'm sorry, I can't. Pass. Yeah. I just like I'm gonna pass on this. I just
I'm up for the challenge. And Daisuke is up for the challenge. I know Daisuke is. We both actually, we were talking about this last time when we actually had too much to drink, but we love the challenge you give us. And for people who don't realize, Jeff is the master, like I just mentioned, of giving us crazy stuff. And before I say how crazy, I actually just realized I want to say hello to Daniel.
Oh, Daniel.
And Daniel and Alberto. And they're at home with their wives and kids because we're at home too, but they've probably got kids running around and doing stuff. And also Enrico, who's probably watching us from Italy.
Yes,
Enrico.
Yeah.
Sound God extraordinaire.
Master engineer.
Master. That's it. He's a master sound god, master engineer. Awesome mofo.
So we just released our new EP, right, Jeff?
Exactly. April release date.
Last week.
Yes, last week, last Sunday. Unfortunately, our release live got canceled because of this,
wanking virus.
Yeah, wanking virus, as Anna says, this pandemic, which sucks, and I don't see any end in sight so far. But yeah, we're looking at a new release date and a new venue to, hopefully have a good concert. And my apologies for everybody that was planning to come out, and my apologies to Red Bed Rock, the other band.
Oh, right.
Yeah. They were planning for the event too, and they're a pretty established band here in Tokyo. So it's really unfortunate that we had to.
It was exact timing, right?
Yeah.
We prepared everything, and we
were ready to
go. And
ready to rock.
Oh, by the way, Enrico says I'm watching you guys.
Enrico, ciao.
Yeah. Hello, guys.
Ciao.
I guess from Italy.
Yes, he's in Italy.
Yeah. Enrico,
ciao. We miss you. See, now Enrico was supposed to be back here in Japan doing workshops, because he goes to the world doing the workshops. So he was supposed to be back right now in April to do one of his magic workshops. And then he had like a couple of days that he had said he had like some time off, which is when Jeff and I were talking, thinking maybe we could slip in a few new songs, go to a Gunma recording studio and record a couple more songs, and maybe, keep going with the process. And then, of course, this all happened, and Enrico had to go back to Italy, of course, where he self-quarantined, and now he's there, and he's Genki, Enrico, and but he's stuck there now, so he had to cancel all his plans, and he was actually going to be in America at the end of this year, doing more work with Steve Vai.
Oh.
So he had to cancel all that. So so we all have horrible things that we've had to cancel, but we're all still here saying kampai. So kampai to everybody, and stay at home and drink.
Yep.
Go for long damn walks. Join us for booze, and but
and go onto Bandcamp or iTunes or Apple Music and check out some of our
everywhere, right?
Yeah, it's everywhere. Amazon, Spotify. If you just type in Izmatik, Izmatik, kind of a different spelling. Keeping with the metal tradition of spelling a word that's
a little odd to start off with, and then you're just going to make it odder. So
it's like I can't remember the name of that band. But that's the thing about metal. It's like if you don't know, you don't know. So like, get out. That's the funny thing about metal. I like that.
All right. I have a question for you guys.
Right on.
So there are 4 songs on this new EP called Vault Vein.
Yes.
So for you, Jeff, as a composer, as a band leader, which one is your favorite? And for Anna, as a singer, which one is your favorite?
Okay, well, I would say that my favorite is Eye in the Sky.
Eye in the Sky.
Like, absolute favorite.
Let me play Eye in the Sky a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. Go on. Right now it's Eye in the Sky.
Okay. It's kind of a deep story about this one.
About the lyrics?
Yeah, the lyrics and the form and everything. I would say like lyrically, it's basically about kind of I don't know if you guys are hip to Edward Snowden. This is kind of getting deep, but he was an American. He was a soldier that was basically, he blew the whistle on how much America is spying on its own citizens and all that stuff. And I know this is not like fun talk or whatever, but that's what the song's about. And it's about like basically how you can online now, and you can enter in some web address and see how much cell phone usage is going on in, just pick an area. You say like Key West, Florida or whatever, just a small little island, and you can see how many cell phones are being used at that, so if you extrapolate that and then just imagine what the government has or the state has.
Well, actually, now that's perfect, because they're tracking us now. Apple and Google, apparently, right? They're tracking.
No. I mean, that's been going on for years now.
So now you've already, this has come out, but it's actually completely applicable to exactly what's going on right now, even more so.
Yeah. So basically, that's what the song is about. Like just the ability to track movements. If there's any kind of social dissidence, some kind of problem, like, if people want to protest or whatever, they can track like the algorithms and everything. And then they can come in with their other algorithms to, try to, calm down, diffuse those situations. You know what I mean? So, that's what the song's about. And the kind of the pre-chorus or whatever is state of mind, and that's like your state of mind is kind of like how you think, but also state, the state of mind is like the state is controlling your mind kind of thing,
Heavy.
It's super nerdy and, but I love it.
Awesome. Yeah, we're a bunch of nerds. We love it.
That's my favorite track. There's
a comment.
How about you?
There's a comment.
Oh, go ahead.
Dragon D. Pie in the eye.
What?
That's what Dragon D says.
Okay.
It's a eye in the sky, right?
Eye in the sky.
It could be pie somewhere. Pie in your eye. But it is eye in the sky. That's a good one. Yeah.
So what about you, Anna?
My favorite song is, I love Vault Vein. I've always loved it. When he first sent it to me, I'm like, oh, holy goddamn, I fucking love this song. And in fact, Jeff was thinking of not even doing it. And I think I kind of went, you have to. I loved it. I loved the groove of it, the way it started. I loved the whole feeling of it, and the sort of like, just the way it moved along, and actually I love the whole concept of it. I love the whole feel of it. I love the groove of it, the way it moved. And then Daisuke, when you and Alberto, especially the two of you do like dueling guitar solos at the end of that. I fucking love it. I love the way it's just all come about. I love the sound of it. I love the feel of it. And then you two doing your dueling guitars at the end, it's just wonderful. It's like, oh yeah, no, I love it. And of course, it's so good. I love that song. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, Vein.
Vault Vein is a title of this EP, right?
Yes. Vault Vein.
Why? So Jeff, why did you pick this song for title song? Even your favorite one is Eye in the Sky.
Well, I think that lyrically, Vault Vein creates the most mystery.
It is mysterious. That's it too. Yes, exactly. Oh, I love that. Yeah.
I got the mystery chord part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Okay, like maybe we talked before, and I was talking when I write lyrics. Sometimes or like even listening to music. Sometimes when I can't really catch the meaning of the lyrics right away. You know what I mean? There's a lot of like question marks above my head when listening to the lyrics, and I'm like, what is it about? You know, of course, like when I hear words or especially sung in a rhythmic way or whatever, I can get some kind of imagery, you know, but I don't necessarily understand what it's about at first take. And I think when I was writing the lyrics to Volt Vein, it was the same. Now that I've had, you know, like a year to kind of like analyze the lyrics or whatever, I think it was just kind of things that I was going through, you know, changes in my life and my view.
I love that line that you had. Why is it so hard to conceive that man with his heart on his sleeve? That the first lines. I love that. I think it's just interesting and mysterious and like, but it's sort of obvious too. Like this guy that's got his heart out there for someone, and you know, like, and they didn't.
Exactly. Yeah. It's yeah. I mean, we can go as deep as you want into it, but yeah, Volt Vein is one of those songs that I'm still not sure of the meaning 100%. I'm probably about like 75.3%.
75.3 and a half, you know, give it another half.
But you know, a lot of the other songs are kind of like very direct. They're about a certain thing, but you know, I do have songs that are kind of like open-ended, and it's kind of up to you as a listener to, you know, interpret the way you want. But I think the lyrics are kind of universal in a way that people you know, people can you know, you do with it what you want. You know, the best art is the art that you know, you can it's open-ended. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Everyone has their own like feeling and vision and meaning behind everything they hear, like in every song. You know, like sometimes I think, oh, this song is exactly about this, and then I will read about like why John Lennon, for example, wrote that song or his point of view, or it's completely different. And I'm thinking, oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
That's the point is, it's not just about how you've written it, it's about how other people are going to take it too. Like even how, say, Daisuke and I and Alberto or Daniel feel about okay, I had a drummer joke in the back of my head there. Well, I'm not going to say it, but I'm just thinking about how the, like, you know, guitarists and you guys, like how I think about the lyrics when we hear the songs. We're all going to have different takes on it too, and get a different feeling from it. That's very cool.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, that's to be expected, and that's to be celebrated. You know?
Exactly. Like, I actually want to pull up the lyrics on my phone so I can have a nice. But you know what? Now we've got the question directed at Daisuke, which is your favorite song?
There you go.
Okay. My favorite one is Eye in the Sky too.
Oh damn! I'm thinking out for it.
But hardest one, if I say, is War Criminal. Yeah,
that's a killer.
Really tough one. And
Okay,
I want to ask Enrico to, you know, he's been watching this channel, so if he can write it down, you know, his favorite for.
I know.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, he's been writing, you know, comments. And Dragon D is, he says, go on. No blowing drinks out the nose now. Also, I think it's a you know, mysterious chord thing, you know, like the Hendrix chord. Or it's more you know, the chord I was playing was even more crazy, like more dissonant smaller interval, like it's more kind of jazzy kind of chord, right? On
You're talking about
that was
okay.
yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the A major flat 9,
Yeah,
but
kind of.
with no seventh or what? Yeah.
Yeah, the
Sorry,
voicing was
nerd.
pretty scary one.
Yeah. the chord.
Pretty scary one. Okay, which is Enrico's favorite? I think I know it.
Oh,
I know it.
he says Volt Vein.
Yes, I knew it because he told me that before. Because I think we have agreed we love Volt Vein.
Yeah, I think that maybe folks that are not I don't know, musicians can relate to Volt Vein more because it's more of a kind of a, yeah, like I said, an open-ended piece.
Right.
That's like you can't really grasp the meaning. It's not so in your face like, hey,
Right.
this is what this song is about. We're not beating you over the head with like, hey, this is what this means. You know what I mean? So
but you're thinking of it as in terms of lyrics, but I think, and I can speak for Enrico now, I bet he's gonna go yes. But I think we love Volt Vein because of the feeling of it. It's got this particular groove and sound to it that's metal and sort of jazz and kind of blues, and it's sort of this
right,
and it's modern as well. It's so interesting. It's just it's a song that's metal, but it's soft, but it's hard, and then it's modern, and it could be anywhere, and it's sort of got blues, and it's sort of got jazz, and it's got this metal thing, and that's why I love it. And I think I'm probably speaking for Enrico too, and he'll probably type in yes, but I think that's why Enrico likes it as well. Because it's this really interesting vibe.
I really like the on Volt Vein, Daniel, the drummer. He gave us a really nice groove for verse part. Like he's kind of doing it busy, but it's super tight. And the guitar part is like really
static.
Yeah. So
just
it's pretty cool. I like it. Yeah, I like that part.
Yeah, it's amazing. I think the whole song is amazing. Your guitars and the bass, obviously, and I mean, I'm just gonna go with obviously because obviously.
Yeah.
Like the drums, the control of the drums on that too. Control over the bits that it's just sort of, and then like it's just the way he does it. It's like, oh, the fuck. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I mean, Enrico says, on the Volt Vein riff and the feeling and groove, power.
Enrico.
Yeah, drum. Yeah, he likes the drum groove too. Yeah, exactly. The Volt Vein, it has definitely it has.
I just feel something about it. It's like if even if I didn't listen to all the lyrics of any. Because I guess lyrically, my favorite song might actually be War Criminal because it's so in your face. I fucking love it. Because I'm kind of so in your face a lot of the time.
Yeah, War Criminal is, you're pretty much, you gotta scream, shout, Yeah.
Bring it, baby. Yeah, but I love that about War Criminal. But Volt Vein has got this just magical groove and feeling about it. That's just. And then you guys, I mean, it already had that to start off with for me because Jeff sent it to me first, so I loved it already. But then when you guys added your stuff, it just became this whole other, I don't know, I love it. I love the guitars on it, I love the bass on it, I love the drums on it, I love the feeling of it. And then Jeff and I had gotten together to discuss we were going to put something more in it, and I thought maybe whispers. And that all worked, right? The creepy.
Yeah. Let's talk about that a little bit if we can.
Okay.
Sure.
Because basically, I write this music, but I'm really, really trying to use everybody's talents. How, like, whatever you can do to give my music more, that's what I'm looking for. You know what I mean? So whether it be Daisuke or Alberto or Daniel or Aaron Nagashima, the other drummer that we use.
Hello, Aaron. If you're watching.
Yeah, I hope you're watching,
Aaron.
Aaron. yeah, so it's like, you know, these guys have heard this speech a million times, but I can't do everything. You know what I mean? I can create the context, but I really, what I'm doing is putting a lot of trust into the other members to bring your own stuff into what I create. It's not, I don't create all the rules. You know what I mean? I create the context. I create parentheses. And then it's like you can write your own story inside those parentheses, you know. And that's what I'm doing. So, you know, like with Voltbane, you know, I was like, Anna and I went back and forth a lot about like, how do I sing it this way? Can I do a bluesy riffy thing here? And I'm like, no, I'm not hearing that. Like, why don't you just rant? You know, just rant. And what she did was genius. She whispered. Basically, she took the bulk of my lyrics from the EP and then some more from other songs that we haven't even recorded yet. And she fused them into this kind of poetic thing. And she just whispered them in a kind of intense way.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, but
I was like, you know, where's that come from? You know, I was just joining you guys on the recording, you know, vocal recording, and maybe that was the exact time, you know, I came in the room and you know, I was like, what is that? What is that part coming from?
No, we had a meeting about that, and we were talking about like how to approach that.
Yeah.
You know, because I didn't want just like the regular like bluesy, like, oh, I'm just kind of like scatting over the chord changes kind of thing. You know, it's like, it's gotta mean something, you know. And I really told her that, and then I just I gave it to her, and she said, okay, this is what we're gonna do. And I was like, cool. It was great.
And we did that in Sentience too, when I thought to do the megaphone. Yeah, so we did the megaphone thing, and I actually, Jeff said to me in that song, he said, I just want you to rant like blah 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 blah. I thought, okay. And that's when I took the lyrics from even other songs that haven't been released yet as well. So for that one. And then I put a megaphone. I wanted the megaphone effect, which when we're going to do it live, I actually have my megaphone, but it's like a cheesy looking megaphone. So I'm going to have to paint it black and make it look cool. I'm going to, and then put cat stickers on there and make it look nerdy on top of the cool. But so Jeff wanted in Sentience, Jeff wanted a rant in that one as well. That was, I remember you saying that. And then I just, I took other lyrics from his other songs as well. Yeah, and with the megaphone, I like that thing.
But the rants are just, they're not nonsensical.
No,
I
made sure that makes sense. Yeah,
within the music, and then they actually make sense. Like if you you listen to them. I mean, maybe at first when you listen to them, you're like, it's just a bunch of words, but
it's not.
They actually like make sense. Like,
that's cool.
Yeah, it's poetry. You know what I mean? And you know, that's what I'm saying. So it's like I can write lyrics, but I can't do that. What Anna did. You know what I mean? So that's a perfect example of you know, trusting, you know, your bandmates to like give something to your music that you would never be able to do. You know.
Right.
So, and that's that I'm really that's the most important thing for me as somebody who's trying to create this stuff, is really trust the other guys to bring something that makes me better. You know, I mean, that's what music is, you know.
It adds to your creation and what you really like birthed, and you know, like really you gave birth to it, you did, and then you want somebody else to like sort of care for it and
and in the future it just helps me grow, because like I understand, oh wow, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. So like my options as a composer, you know, blows up. I fucking love it. It's beautiful.
By the way, you know, Jeff is actually writing all songs, lyrics, and music, and even the guitar part. You know, he before the rehearsal, he gave me a sample track and actual music. So I gotta read the music and learn the part and figure out how to get the fingerings to get the groove going, because the MIDI track gave me an idea, but it's not having a human guitaristic kind of groove stuff. And yeah, I gotta figure out how to get that works. So yeah, that's my challenge. Always I gotta fight, but that's actually my fun part. I'm really enjoying to figure out what's going on and how can I do. Sometimes I gotta turn my fifth string, which is E, because I got the lower B, but I gotta turn fifth one down to get the open D, and then I can get the riff going on. That kind of stuff. I can get the lower D, but it's more like an open string kind of phrasing,
Right.
something like that. So
I love that you said that about the way he just sends you the charts. And this is the thing that I just so vividly remember the first time I ever walked into the studio to rehearse with you guys, is that you guys were all sitting there reading your freaking charts. And I'm thinking,
it's
wow, this is like no other metal band I've ever joined before.
Yeah, it's a three pages long and too many notes, and even really lower, 5 lines down the,
Who can read those notes? Like I go C and then 3 down. It's like, oh, okay. Like what the fuck? Like
Hey guys, in my defense, I asked the guitar players.
Yes.
I was like, hey, do you want MIDI files or do you want written charts?
Yes.
And I also asked, do you want written charts where the actual note is, or do you want it an octave up so you can actually read it? And then Daisuke said, put it where it is.
Oh, you got no one to blame but yourself, baby. No one to
It's like, put it 4 lines below the treble staff. And that's like,
it's like, huh?
And I said, okay, that's what you get.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
If you want me to change it at any time, I can change it. Easy.
That's good.
I've got everything backed up on my computer. Now, all I have to do is pop it up and knock it.
Oh, that's so funny with you guys. That really, really made me laugh when I walked in. I'll never forget it. If I could just project the image in my head onto the screen right now, with you guys all just sitting there, and Alberto and Daisuke, and you guys are sitting there going, just sitting down with your sheet, the music in front of you with the charts, just going. And I'm just going. Okay, all right.
Come to think of it, that's probably the most unmetal thing
exactly.
ever
It's
in the world.
So fucking hilarious and perfect, but it's prog. You cannot be a prog musician without being able to read charts and be able to do that, I think. So I think that's the thing that a lot of people don't realize, just the work and how brilliant these guys are that is involved to be able to do progressive music. Every really good progressive band and progressive musician has to really be able to read music like these guys do, and be able to technically achieve what these guys do. I mean, that's the thing with progressive music. I think that's the thing that's always hooked me since I was a kid, listening to it, just going, what? This is so amazing. This symphony in your head of notes and just, it's just so amazing. And then it's just fused with rock or metal. It's it's kind of classical but metal, the craziness. I think that's probably the best way to describe it. A lot of people don't understand metal, especially progressive music, progressive metal. I think that if you think classical and then you just add it progressive and metal to it, that would be what these guys are doing. So,
well, I think the term metal is totally misunderstood.
It is misunderstood.
If you give a little time, if you just type in metal on Spotify and you let it play, you're going to hear a lot of great music.
A lot.
you know, like people think like metal is just like total screaming the whole time and just like totally like just going all out and stuff, and they can't their ears are not tuned to hear you know, the chord progressions and all that.
Right. And all, everything that's going on within the song, because there's so much going on within the song with metal, and especially progressive metal. There are melodies on melodies on, and in this case, two guitarists, which I love.
There's counterpoint, there's interplay, you know, there's motifs, there's you know, all the things that make music. It's there, but for some reason, some people just tune it out and they say like, oh, it's just noise, you know. And at the same time, like a lot of people that like dismiss hip hop, you know, they use the same arguments where it's like, oh, wait a minute, you're not really listening, you know what I mean? You just like take it on the surface and like you're actually, you hear it with your ears, but you like
you're not feeling it, you're not processing it.
Yeah, you're not thinking about it, and you're not thinking about what these people say, and you know,
and the groove and the feel and the.
I mean, it all comes from something, right? So,
like really good hip hop. I mean, those artists like are feeling it. They're not just saying the words; they're feeling the words. You know, it's like
it's what's the point of making that art form if you know. If it doesn't mean anything, you know what I mean? It's like
a great way to think of it. What's the point of doing it? Like really, seriously, guys that are watching this right now that don't understand metal, and especially that don't understand prog and don't understand prog metal. I mean, what is the point of people doing it unless they really, really feel it and love it? And this is, I think, where we're at. Like, feel it, love it, want to put it into the world, into creation, and you know, like it's just amazing. And oh yeah, don't get me started. I could be here all day going yada 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 yada.
Yeah, like you guys said, on this EP, only 4 songs, but there are a lot of sections and sound, a lot of grooves. Even the one song is changing a lot of parts. So yeah, I think it's pretty interesting.
Right.
It's really dramatic.
Yes.
Yeah.
The drama of progressive as well. And Jeff, I think you've done a great job of capturing like just all of it perfectly. In fact, the first time I heard your music, I remember walking down the street. You'd sent me stuff, you know, it's saying, "Well, if you're interested, I'll send you some stuff." I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah.
Do you remember
after
that?
I heard you sing in Shibuya, I was like, "Wow." I just kind of really, I like her vibe, and I like her voice, and it's like, and I know I could hear, like, wow, she can go a lot. She can get a lot more aggressive. You know what I mean? And I was like,
yes, she can.
So like immediately, like I you know, I was like, hey, please, let's hook up sometime and
he sent me stuff, and I remember walking down the street listening to it going, the fuck is this? And you gotta consider I'm the chick that walks down the street listening to Rush, Dream Theater, Opeth, you know, amazing bands, and I'm thinking, you know what, I think I'm gonna go back and listen to that Jeff Curry dude, because I fucking love his stuff. No, seriously, I mean, really, wow. No, there's something. And even I remember Daniel. Hi, Daniel, if you're watching. Daniel, drummer, Daniel Bader. He's amazing. I remember he said when he first came for the first rehearsal, and actually the first time we met him was at the gig. He did a gig with us.
Exactly.
Never rehearsing. Oh my
well,
God.
that's a whole story in itself. I mean,
Yeah. That was
anyway.
Yeah.
We can tell that later.
Yeah. For the next
Let's let Anna continue with
yeah,
the
save
story.
it for the next episode, and let's have actually, you know, get the Daniel get here and talk about that, you know, behind the scenes stuff, you know.
Yeah. How we met Daniel Bader. Oh my God, that's a crazy ass story. So I'm not just going to say that he loves your stuff as much as I love your stuff. And I remember when I first met him, or the second time I met him in the studio. And not the first time, which was live, but the second time in the studio. And he said, man, he was like so excited. He's like, oh, I love, you know, he's this little power cell of energy. What the hell, right? And he's like, I love this stuff. I love his writing. I love this music. And I'm like, I know, me too. So there you go. Okay, that's a short version, but we need to go and tell you how what happened to Daisuke?
I don't know. Just keep talking.
Keep talking. Keep talking over the top of the blob at the bottom. But yeah, episode 2 will be how we met Daniel Beta the first time. Maybe not you, but the rest of us. And it was for an actual gig with no rehearsal for progressive metal songs. I think there were 8 or 9 songs that the guy had to learn in 2 or 3 days.
Oh, like basically one day.
Oh, the fuck. Okay, this speaks volumes on the fuck who is this drummer. So that'll be episode number 2, because goddamn, that was funny. Okay, we've lost Daisuke into the ether.
I'm here. I'm still here.
He's there. He's just.
He's there. He's there in spirit and in heart. And I'm having more booze back, and he's popped sideways. And you know, I actually had some questions. I want to try and think what they were. I'm going to have a look. Hang on. Got my glasses on. Yes, I am a nerd. All right. So I wanted to know. Okay. We were talking before about favorite songs, and Daisuke and I kind of hit a little bit on the song that we thought was the most difficult in the EP, but I want to take on you guys and then maybe me on the song we thought was the most difficult and why. Daisuke.
Boom.
Boom. Boom. The most difficult song for you, Daisuke.
Most difficult song is the War Criminal. Yes.
And why?
Yeah, because it's really busy and my stamina is basically gone like by like 30 seconds. And I gotta redo another run, and I got my guitar kind of only guitar riff thing going on for the third round, you know. So song is, I think it's a 3-minute song, but yeah, for me that's the hardest physically. Yeah, it's so hard.
So like I'm thinking like those type of tunes I really love. Like the 3-minute blasters.
Yeah. Right. There's no rest, you know, just
no rest for nobody.
Beating for 3 minutes straight.
Yeah. Just go right at it. You know what I mean? I love that. Of course, I love the 7-minute, 10-minute epic. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to find like somewhere in between. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
But
no,
I seriously love that. I remember when I wrote War Criminal, I went to the park with my electric bass.
Right.
I sat by the lake, you know, and probably I had a lot of news stuff, podcast and blah 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 in my head, and I was processing all this stuff, and I came up with that riff.
Yeah,
and I was
that's
like,
awesome riff. Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. It's like, actually, it doesn't make harmonic sense. Like if you break it down, like the notes that I'm playing, like you can't really add a chord to it. You know what I mean? But whatever, you know, it's metal, so you can get away with that. And I don't know, man. And I was just like, there was a specific point when I came up with that riff, and then I came up with the, you know, verse part. And then I was like, okay, that's it. I'm not gonna touch any more. I might add a little instrumental breakdown, but that's it. I'm just gonna like, I'm trimming all the fat.
Right.
Like, that song easily could have turned into a 10-minute epic
Right.
crap, shoot, but I was like, no.
Let's
This
make
is
it
gonna
short.
be-
Keep it
Yeah,
short.
this is going to be a 3-minute bullet in the chamber.
I think that reminds me when you sent it to me, and I think you were singing on it. Yes, I gotta tell people right now. So,
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay, I won't tell people right now. Anyway, so Jeff
No. We should talk about this.
Okay, all right. So Jeff sends me like the songs, and often when I get a song as a singer, if I'm doing like a TV commercial or something else, I usually get the melody like either in written music so I can follow it on the piano, or they send me like a piano like melody. Jeff sends me his voice. Okay, I'm sorry. I could actually blackmail him and say I'm gonna share it with the world, but like he actually sends me his voice, and it's this kind of busy man make the deal, better think who turns. Probably wasn't the next key. It was probably like low or something, and I always have to change everything.
Well,
but like brilliant. It was so fucking funny. And then
hey, I'm in my hotel room or my apartment. And I gotta be quiet. I gotta be like a little mouse. But like the context is like, okay, Anna, you gotta be screaming this, okay?
Yeah.
Actually, your exact words were, "I can't wait to hear what you spit out."
That's right.
I'll never forget it. I'm like, oh shit. Fucking hell, the bar has been raised now, because apparently he likes shit that I've been doing, so now he's just really expecting more. So I'm thinking, oh damn, and then I heard it, I thought, okay, okay, yeah, I can fucking scream the shit out of this motherfucking song.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah,
a
so,
really
you know-
match as Anna's, musical, vocal, screaming character to this song is really. I think it's really perfect.
Yeah, I love it. It's perfect, and it is hard though. That is why we leave it for the end of the gig, because it's literally from start to finish. Like, wow. I mean, screaming for me.
It's full on, but I feel like if we, I want to do a 2-hour set someday.
Oh, I'm good with that. Hey,
You know what I mean?
just
Like,
to let you know, I recorded the vocals on these 4 songs in 6 hours, and I didn't have a rest, because people think, well, why don't you stop and eat? And you can't eat and sing. So if I don't just keep it going, so like I have to just keep going, right? So like 6 hours. So I can do a 2-hour set with these motherfuckers. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
On the flip side of this, go on, Daisuke, sorry.
Yeah, I remember, when we did the vocal recording session in the studio, and basically Anna was in the recording room for forever, and we were in a mixing room,
Yeah, you guys
and
were funny.
we were talking about let's get her break, and she just keep going.
That's true. Yeah.
Because you can't stop. I mean, I could take a break just to like sip water or have a tea, but I can't eat. So if I have it too long a break, so this is probably what people don't get. If you sing rock and metal and stuff, you can't eat and sing, right? So because you're pushing from your diaphragm. So if you've got food in your stomach, you're going to be pushing that up, and you're going to be like burning your vocal cords and stuff. It's just nasty, right? So so you can't. No, seriously, this is like truth, right? You can't be doing this, right? So when you guys like take a break, I can take a break and take a pee and have a glass of water. But if I stop too long, I'm going to get even more tired, and there's no way I can eat and get my energy back and stuff like that. So like, I really want to kill my cat right now, who just will not stop meowing. So you guys talk, and I'm going to go get her. Wait.
All right.
We haven't really talked about sentience, I guess. What about the sentience, Jeff? I like the riff because I got the opening riff, I guess, and
there's a big kind of dramatic opening, and then Daisuke and Daisuke comes in with the main riff. This tune was like basically inspired. Well, the intro was inspired by a great French Canadian band, Voivod.
Oh.
Your favorite band.
Yeah, my favorite band ever. Probably, you know.
I thought it's Ozzy, kana.
Yeah, well, that's the funny thing. And then when the main riff comes in, when Daisuke comes in with the down, that's kind of like, that's super inspired by Metallica and like Ozzy.
Metallica.
And those kind of like 90s kind of like super big stadium riffs, you know.
Right.
And
yeah.
that was a song that I did not intend to write. Like it was not I didn't purposefully like sit down and do that. It was just like I sat down with my computer and that riff came out and I was like, whoa, that's big and heavy, and it sounds like Metallica.
Yeah,
it sounds like Ozzy. It sounds like, you know, the stuff that I grew up with. And I was like, you know, and sometimes like I edit myself because I'm like, and that's too nostalgic. That's too, you know what I mean? Like maybe you shouldn't do that because it's too like throwback or. But then I thought about it and it was like, man, you know, like I play jazz, right?
Right. Yeah, me and Jeff, you know, we you know, doing jazz gigs in Tokyo.
Professional jazz musicians.
So.
But you know, think about it. It's like
it's very sometimes to do this kind of music.
Yeah. So like whenever you're playing jazz, you're basically kind of paying tribute to the people that developed the style before you. You know what I mean? It is a tradition. You know what I mean?
Right.
And like with that riff, I understand that it's very old school, and very 90s, very early 90s, and I understand that. And it was like,
but why the hell not? I mean, look at Dream Theater. They take it from everybody, every great band around them, and they use.
Yeah, I mean, if the idea comes from grunge, or if it comes from like a very, you know, Yes inspired riff, you know, the band Yes, or if it you know comes from kind of like a early Metallica thing, then like if you're, you know, if I can make a whole song around it, then why not? You know, because music is not just about, you know, creating something new. It's about creating something new to you, or the listener. You know, it ain't about. You know, it ain't about. You know, not everything has to be brand new.
Right, but it's all inspired.
Some riffs can be a celebration of what came before.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you know, I didn't really do the only thing new I put in that song was kind of like the middle breakdown with all the crazy.
Yeah, crazy part.
Yeah, the crazy part, and that's, you know.
Daisuke does it so well.
Yeah, taka.
Yeah.
That bit. So you know what I mean? Like in that respect, it's like, and why begin the record like that? Well, the reason for me is because if a metalhead is going to listen to this recording, I want them to hear like, he knows.
Nod towards like
yeah, it's a bow towards, like the intro is a bow towards Voivod. The main riff is a bow towards Metallica, Black Sabbath, Metallica.
I hear Black Sabbath,
Yeah, the chorus is kind of a bow towards bands like Killswitch Engage, bands like that who have really catchy choruses.
Right.
And then the instrumental breakdown is a bow towards myself, which is like odd times of nature and weird and scary and
He's weird and scary. Not like me. I'm not weird and scary at all.
And then coming out of it, and then and then a big ending with the chorus, and then just bam out, and then on to the next song.
I love the lyrics of the chorus. I've been walking inside my head, asking myself again, is this real or just a dream? Are we alive or dead? Lonely or silence so defining? Is this the right
Not deafening.
for us?
Defining.
Defining. I said defining.
Yeah, I know.
I'm a singer. Defining.
No, but I'm saying that's important. That's
defining, exactly, right? Defining. So it's loneliness that we all feel, silence so defining. See, I can't even say it without singing it. Like, is this the right path for us, or have we been misled? Is that not fucking cool, motherfuckers? I love it. It's fucking awesome. Like, seriously, I love it. I love that. It's like I love that line, loneliness that we all feel. I mean, because we all do, right? So
exactly.
Yeah. That's awesome for me. I love
so like it's one of those things where we all have these times where we ask ourselves, like, man, am I crazy? Am I crazy? Like, am I the only one feeling this way?
We all need it. And right now,
everybody does.
Even more.
Yeah, especially right now.
Every person feels this way. Everybody feels. It doesn't matter where you're from or
exactly.
who you are.
Right.
Nothing to do with any of that. Yeah, and right now especially, it's like, oh my god, like, yeah, this actually, it's so freaking curious that these 4 songs should be released exactly right now, because we were talking about Eye in the Sky, which, like, now we're being tracked anyway with Google and Apple and stuff, like actually tracking our phones and seeing where we are, so we don't have like hotspots and yada yada yada. And so, like, we are actually being freaking tracked. Then of course, with sentience, with the the loneliness that we all feel, silence so defining. Is this the right path for us, or have we been misled? So, like, I mean, it's so curious, actually, that these songs should be released right now when we're actually going through exactly this. I mean, these are not love songs. These are not like, these are like, really, you should read the lyrics, and the lyrics are actually in the hard copy of the CD.
Yeah, by the way.
Oh, and can I just interject here and say, freaking artwork, the fucking freaking artwork, what the fuck? Okay, a nod to the artist. Who's the artist? Tell us, Jeff.
His name is, I can't say his last name, I'm sorry. Allah Ablabada. Something like that.
I don't think that...
Abracadabra?
Abracadabra.
Nani? Say it again, Jeff.
Okay.
Just give me a moment, because listen. He's a Middle Eastern guy.
Okay.
He lives in Canada.
In Canada.
In Canada.
Yes, and he is a freaking amazing artist, and I cannot say his last name because my mouth cannot do that.
Okay, give me your first name again.
First name Allah.
Allah. Okay.
ALAA.
Allah.
Allah. Okay, we'll probably say it wrong. I'm so sorry, but.
Abu Salah.
Okay.
Abu Salah.
What he said. Put his name up under, like, maybe this link or like something, because damn, the artwork is fucking awesome. I'm on a starship.
Yeah, he's
Jeff,
go ahead, man.
Yeah, it's online released on 12th last week, right? On this our
Exactly.
new EP. Is
Right.
there physical CD copies? Can I get somewhere?
Yeah, you can get on Bandcamp.
Bandcamp. So
So
digital
Izmatik-
is everywhere, but the actual physical copy is on only Bandcamp right now.
Only Bandcamp. Unfortunately, CD Baby has stopped doing physical distribution.
Oh,
What?
really?
Yeah. So CD Baby in America is no longer doing. If you order the actual CD, you cannot get it.
I see.
Yeah.
Bandcamp.
So the only way is to go through Bandcamp or directly contact me,
Okay.
through my website, jeffcurry.com.
Curry.
Mm.
You know.
Curry.
Yeah, I heard even for me, I don't have
Me
the
neither.
yeah, so I'm waiting for it, but yeah,
Hello.
right now we can't see each other anymore, so maybe I gotta go to the Bandcamp to actually order one.
Yeah, me too.
No. Come on, guys. Just I'll meet you at the station with 10 copies or whatever.
And then place it down in front of you, and then back away, and then we'll walk up and with our sprays and go, and then pick it up and then spray it some more and wipe it all down and put it in a freaking bag and walk off. Yeah, it's
Exactly.
seriously.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Okay, let's do that. We should do. Oh, but who wants to get on a freaking train these days? Not me.
All right.
I haven't
I've
haven't
walked- I've
on
walked.
the train for I think 2 weeks now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, beginning of April, I was already, trying not to meet people, and I canceled all lessons, and right now I started to do the online lesson,
Right.
but this early April was like, I gotta stop everything right away, and then I gotta stop meeting people. So that was actually me and Jeff. We did a little YouTube live thing when
That kills me.
yeah,
that one.
you were right next to me, and we are drinking this shochu.
The same one. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh my god. I saw that the next day, man. I was
That
laughing.
was almost last
so much.
meeting for me.
Oh, but you guys are not that far from each other. I mean, you technically could walk, and then set it down and then back away.
We can meet somewhere near park, and it's like
like a drug deal, but it's a CD deal.
yeah,
It's
like maybe 50 meters, different benches, we're just sitting down and we just maybe talk on Messenger or something. But we
Yeah,
can still
okay,
see each other,
sit down
like
next to the
actual,
yeah, stick it down next to the rock. Okay, leave it, back away. Okay, I'm coming down. I'm gonna get
Yeah,
it. Okay.
I got the new shochu for you, and I'm gonna put it right here. So you take it. I'm gonna back away.
That's so weird.
Oh my god, I wish I lived in walking distance from you guys though, because goddamn, like I'm on the other side. People don't realize you guys are on one side of town. I'm on the other side of Tokyo. So like I'm on the other side, and these guys, if I had to try and walk to their place, it would be like over maybe 2 hours or something to walk to your place. maybe,
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be at least 2 hours. And my bicycle has a flat tire, because otherwise, if my bike was primed and ready to go, the thing is, I don't want to cycle anymore. I'm kind of scared that like I might have an accident and then I have to go to a hospital, and that's the last place you want to be. So yeah, but at any rate, I did catch a train a few days ago, but just a couple of stops, and it was like a subway, not the Yamanote, and it was quiet and it was spooky and it was weird and it was like
So
it was interesting.
almost no people on the train.
Kind of, yeah. It was like one person. You know how they have like the sections with the long seat and then the the
Right.
doors and another. It was like one person per long seat, and of course I'm wearing my mask and I'm not sick that I'm aware of, but I'm always wearing my mask and stuff. So, but it was a really surreal feeling, and then I ended up walking from like Akasaka through Roppongi to Ebisu and then home. So I went because you have to walk. I think people don't realize this. And when you walk, by the way, you could be listening to Izmatik.
That's
so
right.
my favorite thing to do is to walk and listen to your music, like favorite music. It makes you feel so much better. And I have this theory that there is nothing that a long walk and good music cannot freaking heal. I swear to God, like I can feel like crap, and this whole situation can be getting me so down. But then I go for a walk and I'm listening to music, and by the end of like however long, 30, 40, 50 minutes, I just feel so much better. Just getting the air in your face. You can keep away from people. You know, you don't have to go into any store. You don't have to like be bumping elbows with anyone. You could just, go for your walk, wear your mask, tie your hair up. I always wear my hair tied up because it kind of freaks me out as, I have wild curly hair. It kind of freaks me out that, the germs might stick to my hair and I'm going to touch it. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, I think listening to music has been, obviously, I've always done that, but it saves my ass. But walking is my next favorite thing from music.
Yeah. Jeff, you want to read the comment from Mentor666?
Ooh. I'm trying. I can't see the comments, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
what do you say?
He says, "Yeehaw."
Damn.
Okay. I guess he means he's trying to pander to my West Virginian descent, kana.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Descent. Oh, I'm going to have a look at this now. I'm going to go right on bloody line and I'm going to have a look. By the way, whoever that was with the 666, I freaking love it.
Yeah, if you guys can click that chat like somewhere on the YouTube, I think it's gonna show you guys. And if
I'm trying to find it. I'm 57 years old. I don't know what's going on here.
I'm 57. I'm 100 and fucking motherfucking 20. What the fuck? Oh. Okay. See, I'm 150 because I can't even bloody work it out. Okay, you guys keep talking. Let me work this out. I'm gonna get there. I swear to God, I am.
Well, anyway, I'm from West Virginia. I'm a redneck, from West Virginia, and make no bones about it. I love it. I'm very proud of it.
How long you've been here, Japan, Tokyo?
15 years.
15 years.
Yeah. 15 years. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, there's a new comment here.
Yeah, I know who this is. It's Amir from France.
Oh, okay.
You rock. Yeah, Amir from France. You rock too. Yeah, that's his like name on his account. But I know who he is. I met him in December. He's actually a metal singer. And dude, you have a great freaking voice. So keep sending me the stuff you're sending me. He sends me stuff that he records.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's super cool. And we met and we were chatting, and he was asking me like just certain things that I do or whatever, and I really appreciate it. So, dude, keep doing it. Keep sending me the stuff. I'm gonna keep listening, and you rock. You rock my fucking world.
Nice. Okay, another mentor 666. Walking instead of watching YouPorn. Come on.
Come on, like
Jeff, you gotta read it, man.
I can't. I don't know how to read it.
Okay, I got this part. Okay.
I'm looking on my phone, but I don't know how to do it.
All right.
You put it on your phone, because if you can tell, I'd be looking at that as well. I mean, no, I'm just kidding. It's a joke. Sorry. Okay. So French Amir said thank you.
Nice.
You're French Amir because you're French and your name is Amir, so French Amir.
I know only one word in French.
Which is? Oh God, do we want to know?
Champignon.
Oh, mushroom.
Yes.
Why is that the word?
I don't know. I don't know. I used to live in Los Angeles and study music in the school, right? And my
Mushroom.
teachers taught me one French phrase was champignon. That's it. So only one I got.
Okay. Yeah, no worries, man.
Mushroom. Hey, mushroom. How you doing? Mushroom. Champignon. Champignon. Oh, I could make that sound dirty. Champignon.
Hey. Family show.
あ、
Oh man.
すごい。
that's like-
すごいって日本語で
Oh, Doggo. Oh, yeah, he is. He's
Sugoi.
very good at that. I know. He
すごい。
loves Japan. Okay, dude.
Sugoi.
Yeah, sugoi. You know what? French Emil was supposed to be back here. Hi, dude. He was supposed to be back here in, was it May or June? He was, maybe May. But of course, with all this, it's not going to
Yeah.
happen. But he really loves Japan, and I suspect he really loves Japanese girls. And he was supposed to be back in May, but now he had to cancel everything. So
Right.
anyway, big shout out to you, and thank you, and just really freaking awesome.
ありがとう。ありがと
Arigato.
う。
So, guys,
Yeah.
how in the hell are we? Where do we go from here?
Yeah,
We got
we've been doing almost like 1 hour now. So I guess we
No, I'm not saying about this particular podcast. I'm saying about the future
Huh?
of the band.
at the band.
Yeah. So we have no idea when.
Where do we go from here? We've been here for an hour and a
Yeah,
half.
like we have no idea when people are gonna
Wow.
be ready to
Okay.
go out again or whatever.
Ah.
You know? So, do you
This
guys
is
have
just-
any ideas? Because I certainly do not.
Okay. So I was just looking the other day, and for Australia, they've extended the lockdown for at least another 6 months. I know that they're going into winter, so they're trying to be really cautious because they're going into winter, so they want to be cautious. Oh, fuck me! What the fuck? Oh, wow! That's freaking
嘘
awesome.
マジで
This is Hokkaido Ainu. Oh, I don't know what's on my shoulder right now.
How you get that, Jeff? That's
Niseko. The dude was in Niseko for 4 months playing chess.
that's my favorite. And
What?
I've never seen it before.
Okay, put that with a CD and send it to us.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna send you my address.
That's Yote. Oh, and Izmatik actual CD cover and CD. It's
Woohoo.
out on everywhere digital world and
All major platforms.
only Bandcamp to get the actual physical copy. And I guess
Okay.
it's not so many copies, right, Jeff? It's a really limited CD.
Yeah, it's limited. I've got 100 copies, and
Yeah, so
I can print more
that's it.
when I need. But yeah, I like these days of when you're producing music by yourself and just like a small brewery. It's like, yeah, this beer is only available from
And in
June
batches?
to August. You know what I mean? Like that's the way it is.
Okay, we are like a brewery.
Exactly.
Interesting. Okay, so when you leave us the CD and you back away, leave.
oh, that's a good idea.
Don't you think? Yeah, leave a
I
beer.
will try my best. I have to contact my guy, but
My guy. It's like I'm hooked up with my guy.
So the beer is called a Yote, and
yeah, this
from
is Yote Ale. It's just a pale ale. It's a pale ale in the English style, from Niseko, Japan. It's original. It's
Hokkaido.
beautiful. Yeah, Hokkaido Yote Ale. It's not readily available in like convenience or department stores or whatever.
Really?
Yeah,
I believe it's super rare. Super
yeah,
super
it's
rare.
a good brew. If you like English style pale ales, like very mild, really malty, you know, sorry, I'm being nerdy.
He's a beer connoisseur. He's a beer nerd. So
Yeah,
music nerd and beer nerd.
You know, if you like that kind of thing, you know, I enjoy it. So
Yeah, me and Jeff
alcohol. Go ahead.
Me and Jeff last December, we are in Niseko to do the gigs, right? I stayed only 2 weeks, but Jeff was there for 3 months or even more.
4 months, right?
4 months, yeah, 4 months. And yeah, so this beer is from that restaurant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same
we so love that beer. You know, we are, you know, like every night. I'm not gonna go deeper, but you know.
No, it's good, man. It's good.
Every night we are like after the gig, you know. Really need beer right now. And then that beer means, you know, that beer. You know, he got, you know, this beer. That's
awesome. I love the this is Ainu design.
Ainu, yes, yeah.
Because this is Ainu design, and I'm actually looking at what is happening here. I don't actually know if it was my cat that scratched me. But anyway, this is Ainu design, and this is Ainu design.
Probably your scratch is like you've been abducted by aliens, Kana.
I have.
Yeah, they probably implanted
this
something into you.
What the hell is that? I thought it was lipstick at first. Fuck. What the fuck? Anyway, Ainu design, which Hokkaido, if people don't know, like Japan, in Hokkaido has a lot of like indigenous people who are Ainu. And they have the most beautiful like artwork and music. Oh my god, have you heard Ainu music? It's amazing.
They are really original. It's not
so
like common Japanese culture thing. Like they,
right.
you know, even for Japanese people, it's very unique.
Right.
Yeah.
They speak different language almost, like, you know, like I can't understand all the naming stuff is like I have no idea, you know.
Right.
No, it's a beautiful thing.
Beautiful, very beautiful, which is what my tattoo, which you can't probably see because it's so goddamn old. Scratches. Okay, I'm not gonna look anymore. But yeah. So if people don't realize, Jeff was in Hokkaido from November.
Yeah, December.
Virginia, like 3-4 months, and he was up in Niseko, which is like a super famous
ski resort.
Where most Australians, Aussie, oi,
might.
There's no wait, mate. There's heaps of us.
Heaps.
There's heaps of us. So like all the Aussies go, like Niseko is kind of really famous for being like a sort of Earl's Court of Hokkaido. So it's like Hokkaido is renowned for having the most beautiful powder snow on this planet.
That's
like,
true.
Yeah, people from all over the world will go to Hokkaido, especially like professional skiers, to like just ski and practice, and it's really, really beautiful. It's a beautiful part of Japan. Anyway, so there's a place called Niseko where Aussies will go to ski, because in Australia we really don't have snow. In fact, the first time I ever saw snow was in Japan. So Aussies will go to Niseko, and there's a bunch of Aussies there. And Jeff was actually playing there in a hotel for 3-4 months doing jazz, and we didn't see him. He disappeared from the face of the world. And then Daisuke had gone down to see him for a couple of weeks too.
Yes.
And in December, and then January rolled around, and we all thought we were living our normal lives and everything was as planned. And then we woke up one day and realized that the world has gone bonkers.
And then Krangus hit.
Yeah, and the world has gone fucking bonkers.
Yeah.
And, you know, and suddenly Jeff's music makes goddamn motherfucking sense. What the fuck? What the fuck is up with that? It's like suddenly Jeff's music is like, oh, this nonsensical stuff actually makes sense. So, you know, I don't know. You needed a pandemic, Jeff, to make fucking sense of your goddamn music. But yeah, this is where we're at right now, having our online stuff. But
Yeah.
actually,
All about timing, babe.
yeah, it's kind of really freaked out. And I just want to say hello because I know that some people are watching from Italy, Enrico, and people watching from Australia. Oh, good day. And obviously Japan, and everybody. So just want to say hello, and I hope you guys are all doing well. And it's kind of tough, but we're going to hang in there, and we are going to come out of this on the flip side all together, and we're going to have the biggest motherfucking party this fucking planet has ever known. Can you
imagine when we hit at what the Dickens?
Fuck! Oh,
Yeah,
and
everybody is like Genki, and it's like it's gonna be crazy, man.
Yeah.
The Dickens is closed now, so I want to give a big shout out to John at What the Dickens because
What the Dickens is one of the great place to hang out in Tokyo. It's in Ebisu, and we've been playing there for so many times. Hang out there just to see friends. Like.
Yeah. And I really want to say how important the Dickens has been to the live music scene in Tokyo that people might not realize, but the Dickens has been around for like about 23 years. And they've been just basically getting every really good live act around Tokyo and paying them, which a lot of places don't, but the Dickens does. So the Dickens has been, like, oh, where did Jeff go? Ooh, we've lost Jeff. He tripped over his extension cord and bush, he's gone. He'll be back. Anyway, so the Dickens is this amazing live place. It's a 2-story English pub. They have typical English food, the best fish and chips in Tokyo. And believe me, I know my fish and chips. Best goddamn fish and chips in fucking Tokyo.
Yep.
And they've been supporting musicians for decades, literally, and they're closed right now. And I don't know, to be honest, if this continues, if they're ever going to be able to reopen without the government's help. So
yeah,
it's tough.
Yeah, it's tough. Especially if we can see any progress, it's gonna, come out right, or but we can't
no
see. Yeah, we have no idea for month now, and it's
and
really makes me I don't want to go there. I don't want to think about it that way. I just
don't go down that rabbit hole. Don't. I know a lot of people are, and they're going down that dark rabbit hole of pessimism. But the thing is, whatever's happening, I just feel is meant to happen. We'll let it happen. We'll let it play out, and we have to really believe that we're all going to be okay. And this is the thing that's meant to happen for us in a way that we can't quite understand from our vantage point right now. But we have to believe that things will work out, and I do really believe that things will work out. So I mean, I don't know how exactly, but we never exactly know how any of this is going to happen. So I'm going to stay positive, and I'm wondering where the hell Jeff has gone. It's like,
if Jeff is listening this, just turn the video on. This is only membership announcement. Jeff Curry, if he is listening to this, please turn on his video on.
Jeff Curry, please turn on your video. Please turn it on bloody motherfucking now. Where the fuck are you, dude? I mean, isn't this his chat anyway?
Yeah, this is on his chat. Yeah, this is on his chat.
Dude. I mean, if you're going to go to the toilet, you just get up and you go to the toilet. But
I don't know.
I don't know either. So right now, Daisuke, I've got your guitars behind. I can see your guitars behind you. And I know that you bought one recently, right? Which is the recent one you bought? Show us. Make all guitarists right now who are watching jealous. Which is your recent guitar that you bought? I want to see it.
The recent guitar I bought is... I don't usually buy guitars, but recently...
So the man with all the freaking guitars behind him. What the fuck?
This is pretty new. I got this for Niseko gig I got with Jeff last December. So, I supposed to go there for only, that's every night and 4 sets, three or 4 sets, and the first offer was only bring me a acoustic guitar, but I knew what's gonna happen, because I did it 2 years ago, same thing.
Right.
And I
Right.
brought my electric guitar and an acoustic guitar.
Right.
And last time was asking me only acoustic guitar.
Right.
And I know the music is not handling like, I can't, I can play, but the music is sometimes bossa nova, jazzy stuff, and country
Right.
music stuff, all the, every
Don't say that
genre.
word. Country.
Yeah, so, that's why I bought this guitar. It's a nylon, classical nylon string guitar.
Oh, I couldn't hear it. I don't know if you actually played it, but we have a problem like with
Yeah,
with the-
since Jeff left, I think we having technical problem issues.
Jeez.
So I think I'm not sure if this is streaming right now, but for now, thank you for watching us, and hopefully see you guys next time. And follow YouTube, follow my YouTube channel,
Daisuke
follow
Kuroda.
Facebook, Izmatik, and please check it out, the Izmatik Bandcamp or Apple Music, any live stream,
Bye.
any streaming service. All right, see you guys.
See you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Stay healthy. Stay safe.
Good night.